Everybody, welcome to week 5. We're getting near the end. You might see that finish line ahead of you, right? Every day, every week gets us a little closer to that finish line, which is exciting. So, are you ready to excel at Excel? See what I did there, right? I know. Totally lame joke. My 13-year-old would say, Dad, that's a lame dad joke. Don't say that. And again, everything I do is probably lame. She actually thinks that my taste in music is lame. Come on, right? Anyway, what are we going to be talking about? We're going to be talking about Microsoft Excel. So we've talked about Outlook, we've talked about Word, now we're getting into Microsoft Excel. What is Excel? Well, this is Microsoft's spreadsheet technology. There are a lot of other spreadsheet programs out there. Google Sheets is probably the most common other than Excel. But trust me, Excel is the easiest of these to use. A spreadsheet is where you can collect, compile, and organize massive amounts of data. It can be numbers, it could be all sorts of kinds of things, and you can organize and compile it in a variety of ways. You can sort it very easily, and then you can present it in a lot of eye-catching ways as well through charts and graphs. We'll do a little bit about that next week. So Microsoft Excel is one of those things that you can't really just explain in 1 or 2 sentences. You need to get in there and look at it and say, oh, yeah, I get it. This makes sense. So this week's lecture is very, very helpful. It's going to walk you through a lot of those key features in Excel that's going to give you a good background if you've never used it before. And I think for those of you who have used it, you're going to get a lot out of here that is still relatively new. Now, we're going to be learning about it in the lecture. We're going to be talking about it in discussion. We're going to have an Excel assignment, though, next week. And the reason is we're doing something else this week, and it's called the Graphic Literacy Assessment. So you are going to be, there is this career readiness certification that you're all going to be a part of here at Bryan Stratton, and you get the certification at the end of your time here, right when you graduate. It's separate from your diploma as well, I need to note. But you do these different kinds of certifications in different classes. Some of you may have already done a few of these. In this class, we do the certification on graphic literacy. So graphic literacy is essentially learning about how to read different kinds of, graphic representations of information. This can be all sorts of things. It can be a pie chart or a bar chart. It can also be some sort of infographic that you see on the wall in your doctor's office. This could be basically a bus schedule. There's all sorts of different kinds of graphic representations of information. The graphic literacy test is just teaching you, or not teaching you, but testing you on how well you can decipher charts and graphs. So this is part of that broader certification that we're going to be doing throughout your time here at Bryan Stratton. Now, the test can be pretty complex. I think it's 38 questions, ranging from everything from like high school level understanding all the way to doctoral level understanding. And some of you are going to be like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. Don't worry about it. This is just testing you so that you're working, to help you with this certification. The grade you get on this does not count for this class. Okay, so if you finish, you're like, oh my gosh, I got a 67. Actually, that's pretty good. All right, that's right around average, if not a little above average. But the grade will not in any way affect your overall grade for INFT 124. So you don't need to worry about that. You do need to take the test, though. It is a requirement to take it. And then there is going to be a short graphic literacy reflection that you're going to write as well, in which you are going to just reflect on the importance of being able to read charts and graphs, especially on the job. So many of you in the medical field, there's tons of charts and graphs that you're going to learn how to read throughout your time here at Bryan Stratton. You can reflect on those. Same thing goes for paralegals and criminal justice. Doesn't really matter. So that's the kind of primary assignment that we're going to be doing this week. There's going to be a discussion board as well, but really focus your time on the Excel lecture. Try to get as much out of it as you can. It's a very, very deep lecture in that it offers a lot of really, really good, helpful tips and tricks and resources in learning Microsoft Excel. If you have any questions, though, I know Excel pretty well. I do teach it. If you have any questions, let me know. Or if you see that there's something you want to learn about, but you don't see it in the lecture, and you're kind of like, I've always wanted to learn about pivot tables. I've always wanted to learn more about how to write formulas. Let me know. I can help you. I can, at the very least, point you in the direction where you can get some good tutorials or help you out. I can help you out one way or another. So get into the lecture as soon as you can, get into discussion, and we'll see where the week takes us. Thanks, folks.